Hi y'all. What the hell? It's not one thing, it's another with this camera, huh? Anyways, guys, hi. How are you? Hope you had a good weekend, or if I post this on a weekend, hope you're about to have a good weekend. So I just want to do a quick video because let's go back in time. About over a year ago, I went out to this place called Beauty in Essex, and I was like sitting at some guy's table having some snacks, and this guy walked in, and I was like, yes please, yes please, yes, give me all of whatever this specimen is. He's tall, he was in shape. I usually don't like guys that are bald, but he's bald and he's sexy as fuck. And this was back in the day when I used to drink like vodka and stuff, so I was a mess when I was out, so probably not attractive while I was out. Probably wasn't attractive when I hit on him. But long story short, one of my girls started hooking up with one of his friends, and we would go to like these summer parties and these house parties, and he'd always be there, and I'd always be like, oh, you, me, maybe, call me. Besides the point, he knew that I wanted him. I told every single one of his friends. I basically told him every time I saw him, like, I want you. Didn't know if I wanted to date him or romance him, but I knew at some point those lips were gonna touch mine. Yes, they were. I knew it. So I think on 4th of July last year, we were at a house party and he was there. And I said something and he like grabbed my hand and like pretended we were gonna like, you know, run off in the sunset. Just kidding, run off to a bedroom. And he was just joking around. I was like, well, I'm not, so. He's like, you're not my type. And I go, why am I not your type? He's like, you're too short. He was obviously fucking around because he knew it bothered me, because I told him out of my entire life, I've never had a man turn me down. Like, I've never had a man just flat out be like, no, nah, bitch. I might end up in relationships that don't work out. I might sleep with a guy once or twice, or 3 or 4 times, 5 or 6 times, and then it doesn't work out after that. But I've never just had a dude be like, nah. So it bothered me that he said no. And I don't know if I really wanted him because he said no, or because I in fact really wanted him. Don't get me wrong, ladies. He's fucking sexy. He's a sexy ass motherfucker. But also, I feel like everybody kind of likes a challenge, and you're saying no to who? You're saying no to me? That's kind of how I viewed it, but whatever. After 4th of July, I stopped going to house parties because house parties aren't really my thing, and I just stopped seeing him. I hadn't seen him out in Lord knows how long. We never exchanged numbers, nothing. I literally would only see him if he happened to be like out. Or I went to a house party and it was there. But there was a time where I was like out all the time and at house parties all the time. So I would see him quite often, like maybe once a week. And besides the point, there was one night I went to his house after a house party, and I literally only went because I was like, this is gonna be my night. Like, I'm gonna like really try to seal the deal this evening. And he like showed up with this bitch who looked like she was 12, and I was like, and like I watched them make out all night, and I was like furious. I was like, what is this? I'm going home. So I went home, whatever. That was probably the last time I saw him out. Besides the point. The reason I'm telling this story is last night my girlfriend from out of town was in town, and we went out to eat. And the guy she's talking to met us at dinner, and the guy she's talking to is friends with the guy that I've had a crush on for a year. And I was like joking around because like the liquor was flowing and they were like all coupled up and I was by myself. I'm like, what the fuck? This isn't like, you know, that fun for me. So I was like, can you like hit him up and tell him to meet up with us? I haven't seen him in a while. Tell him I still want him. So we go back to my apartment after dinner, they're like laying on my bed, cuddling up, watching a TV. And I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'm shit-faced. I feel like ass. I'm gonna get in the shower. So I get in the shower, and like when I'm drunk, I like lay in 20 different positions when I'm in the shower. Like I lay down, I sit up, I pray for Jesus. Like it was just one of those moments where I was like, I feel like death. So I have my shower cap on because I just blew dry my hair. Not looking sexy at all. I'm literally like letting the water run on my face because I'm so drunk. And I get out of the shower, and this motherfucker is handing me my towel. Not my friend's friend. I mean, the guy that I've had a crush on. And I was like, shook. Bitches, I was shook. I was like, what are you doing here? And he had like this big smile on his face because he knows I've had the biggest crush on him. So like, I'm so happy this motherfucker's in my crib. But like, damn, y'all couldn't warn me to maybe take off my shower cap and look a little sexy for his arrival. So he stayed for a while, whatever, and I've seen him out, but we never actually, like, really talked or kicked it or anything, so we were just kind of vibing last night because it was 4 of us. It was the first time I actually had, like, a longer conversation besides, like, hi, how are you? You want to maybe, like, get out of here? So anyways, he has to leave. He's, like, going to some type of party or something. So I walk him to his car, and when we get to his car, bitches, I was like, can I at least get, like, a kiss? Yeah, I have not let up. I was like, can I get like a kiss or something if you're gonna leave? Like, I don't think you should be leaving, but if you're gonna leave, can I at least get a kiss? So he like puckers up his lips and he sticks his lips out like he's joking. So I go in and like, you know, when like you grab a man's face, like I grab his face, I go in for the kiss. Y'all, when he actually kissed back, he kissed me like we were in a goddamn motherfucking music video. I was like, cue the fucking music and cut. Let's start from the beginning. We got to do that again. It was like, and I don't know if it's just because I haven't had sex in a while or I haven't been kissed in a while or I haven't been touched in a while, but the kiss was like everything I ever thought kissing him would be like. Like if I imagined what it would be like to kiss him, that was exactly how I imagined it. There was just like music missing. I was like, you might as well just play some slow jams right now because this is lit. Did anybody see this? Did anybody see this go down? So, anyways, we kissed maybe 4 or 5 times, and he's like, all right, I really gotta go. I'm like, fine. And I was like, can I get one more kiss? So he gets out of his car this time, and he stands up, and this motherfucker kissed me like we were literally never gonna see each other again, because we probably might not ever see each other again. So he gets in his car and goes, so do you want to, like, maybe take my number? I won't take yours, but, like, in case you ever want to call me, do you want my number? And he just gave me that same fucking smile he gave me the first time he turned me down. And he was like, I gotta go. And he just drove off. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Who am I kidding? I skipped all the way back into my apartment. I was like... And then I went to bed because I felt like I was like in 8th grade again, getting kissed by someone that I was like fucking waiting to ask me to the school dance. I'm like, yes please. Like, even if I never see that motherfucker again, I never hook up with that guy. That was great. Thank you so much. I waited a 1.5 years for that, and it was everything that I expected it to be. So thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, yeah, I just had to share that story. I know it's not, because I told you anytime I have like a romance story or a love story or some type of story going on, I'd share it with you guys. So I thought I'd share it. Ladies, just because a man turns you down once or 500 times doesn't mean low-key deep down inside he might actually want you. Maybe circumstances were different a year ago. Maybe he had something going on. Maybe he had a girlfriend. But I waited a 1.5 years for that kiss, and I got it, bitches. Ayy. Ayy. I'm so fucking annoying. Anyways, I don't know what's gonna happen with that. He didn't even take my number. I don't know his number. I don't know when I'm gonna see him again. It was just by chance that my girlfriend was hooking up with his friend, and the only reason he even worked out is I was like, tell him to come over. And he ended up coming over, which I was shook about, because I never in a million years thought that motherfucker would just roll up to my crib, but he did. And I'm happy, and that's all. So don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you feel like doing. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast, Swallowwood Podcast. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at XXO Danielle and Swallowwood Podcast. Please support both. And don't forget to go to Amazon and buy my book, Don't Be That Bitch. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. If you got a crush out here in these streets, just do what you gotta do to get it. And by the way, this isn't the crush I was telling you guys about that I like see and I stutter on my words and I don't have game with. This is a crush from years ago that I almost forgot about until last night. And now it's like, how am I ever gonna forget him? How am I ever gonna forget him now? Now that he's kissed me, how? Bye.